I just realised that my bang ending here, it makes it look like I've just got one large eyebrow. I don't know if you can see that. It makes me look like the dad from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's a little bit funny. I don't have like one long eyebrow. Just proof, you know? I don't. So I got up at 6. Well, it didn't call me. Not surprised, because it is kind of like the half term for some schools. So it's like, ugh, less people are probably going to call out. So maybe I should come this way a little bit. There we go. That is my Shonen Jump bag in the background. I went to China like 2 years ago now, and there was a Shonen Jump cafe there, and I went crazy with the Haikyuu and JJK merch, but you know what, I'm cringe and I'm free, so who cares? Oh, the sun's coming back. Oh, did you see that in real time? It's giving Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There is sun. There is a little bit of sun. She just doesn't want to be here. Also, this champagne bottle, I've had this since I was 18. I got it for my 18th birthday. I don't drink, so it's just kind of here. Maybe I'll drink it at some point. Does champagne go off? Does champagne go off? Do not shake. Can champagne go off? Infection? Infection? After opening your bottle, take a look at the cork. If it shows signs of infection by mold, or if it is shriveled and dry, this can indicate that your bottle of champagne has gone off. Reddit. Hey, Reddit always knows what's going on. Should we put my light on? Will that help with the lighting a little bit? Probably not, but let's give it a go. Ah! Why didn't I do that from the get-go? Because I kind of look better in like daylight than I do artificial light. Oh, it's naming brands. What brand are you? Oh, I think there is a Best By date. Can you see that? That small combination of numbers right there. Do you think that means anything? I can't read it, so let's hope not. I'm never gonna drink it anyway, so I don't know why I'm checking, but maybe if I decide to have like a BoJack Horseman era and I really need an alcoholic beverage. At least I've had one stored under my bed since I was 18 years old. I was gonna drink it when I first graduated with my undergrad, but I was like, no, and just didn't. Also, after my undergrad, I ended up throwing up anyway, but that's because I just started surgery like a week or two ago, and my body was like, hey, what if we just do everything wrong? And I was like, okay, I like that idea. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I was not like that. In fact, my flatmates kind of wanted me dead because they had to keep taking me to the hospital. And I was like, for 5 minutes. Also, happy Chinese New Year. Xin Yan Kuai Lei. Yeah, I won't speak Chinese anymore. I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give it all up. Oh, God. People ask me that all the time. Oh, can you speak some Chinese? No. Don't ask me. I don't want to. I'm gonna butcher the language. It's gonna start making sense as to why it used to be punishable by death to teach foreigners Chinese. When I speak it, this is kind of what they foresaw. They foresaw me speaking the language, and they went, that can't happen. We can't let that happen. It still happened. Oopsie daisy. I have class later. I don't want to go. I really can't be arsed, but it's just the fact that it's like workshops, but not even in a fun way, because the class is just so big that I can't really enjoy the workshop that much. Like, my Thursday class is great because it's only like maybe 6 of us, I think, and then the lecturer, so we can kind of go around quite easily and we can have a discussion about the piece we're reading. It was my turn last week to have my piece read. I have no problem with my work being read out loud, like I'm fine with it, but also when they're like, can you read out loud again? I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but my voice starts going, ooh, like my voice starts panicking more than anything, and I'm like, why are you panicking? Like, I'm not scared. I don't mean that in a big-headed way, like, oh, I have nothing to be scared about. I'm just like, oh, well, I'm gonna get criticism either way. Like, it could be the best piece on earth in my mind, and it's still gonna get criticism, and that's kind of good, because I need it. I need the help. But, like, my voice is just like, actually, I'm bricking it. I don't know why, I don't know. Also, for once, I'm recording on my iPad is not on 9%. Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? I was just saying for my iPad was like, you have no storage, lol, that I need to paint my nails, and I was gonna do that before I made this video. Clearly I'm a liar. This hand is like really long, and this hand was matching, but then my middle finger just... There's always one ugly stepsister amongst the fingernails. You kind of just gotta put up with it. I can't, like, I've never been an acrylics girl either, so I kind of just have to have long nails or short nails, just go with whatever I'm doing. And it's even worse because I'm trying to learn how to play my guitar at the minute, and like you can't play guitar with long nails, so I'll get my nails nice and long and then I'll go, well, time to cut them all off again, lol. I need to put my string back on my guitar because I broke it. I snapped the whole thing off. This is the second time that's happened to me. I'm not very good at tightening it. I'm really not. Oh, this, oh no. My skin tin is open. Morphe skin tin, ugh. Actually, I don't know if Morphe is not on the boycott list, is it? I don't think it is. Big up Morphe, I'm not gonna lie, because this time last year I ran out of my skin tint and I ordered another one, but I'd accidentally clicked like a shade too dark. This is the lightest shade, mind you. I got one that was like too dark. Not even too dark, just too yellow. And I emailed them and I was like, oh, can I just get a replacement? Like, can I send this back? Where would I send it back to? And it was around my birthday, and they emailed me back and they were like, oh, well, what shade do you want? We'll just send it you. And I was like, oh, do you not want me to send this back? And they were like, no, we'll just send it you, it's okay. Thank you! Oh my god, thank you! So I was really happy, and I'm fairly certain this might still be that one, which is a little grim, but I kind of stopped using skin tint as much over the last year, because I don't like foundation on my face anyway, which is why I moved to skin tint, because it's too, like, thick on my face. And skin tint isn't really thick on my face, but when I'm lazy, I don't want to have to, like, do the whole thing, so I got that really common concealer that everyone loves, where you twist the sponge and the sponge gets all the crap on you. That one. Got that, and at first I didn't think it was going to be for me, because again, I'm olive skinned and everyone's like, olive skin, lol, yellow. And I'm like, kind of, in the sense that, not quite like that though. So I got that, and I was worried that it wouldn't look nice, but after it kind of oxidized on my face, it suited, and I was like, oh, lovely, that's great. That makes me sound like a chud, bro. My mum knows I like South Park. I've always watched South Park since I was a kid. Judge me and my mum, I don't care. Like, my mum would watch Hollyoaks, and then South Park would come on straight after, and I would just sit and watch it, and my mum used to watch South Park, so. Anyway, she knows I like South Park. This is why I don't have a girlfriend. Because this chud. Ow, I just hit myself in the face! This chud is sat in the corner of my room. Like a menace. You wouldn't want a girlfriend that has Eric Cartman in the corner of the room. So I keep him on the bottom shelf. And I have, like... 1 minute. What? Kyle. Stan! Stan. Kenny and Cartman. Kenny is my favourite. I'm a Kinney stan. Kinney stan? Not Kinney. Oh, 2020. Oh, we went back. Oh, I'm on a sugar rush. Na 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 na. Copyright ban. Because I sound just like the person who sang that song, low-key. God, I miss 2020. I miss 2020 so bad. Like, I feel viscerally unwell from the nostalgia that I get when I think about 2020. And I know I'm not the only one. I met my best friend in 2020. And it's kind of cringe and a little bit embarrassing in a sense. Because we met on Corpse Husband Twitter. Like, Corpse Husband is in, like, e-girls are ruining my life. I love him. Don't even try. But not in the weird way that a lot of people were, like, liking him. I was like I didn't even realise I was a lesbian at the time, but I was like, I like his songs. And he kind of encapsulated the 2020 vibe really well. And also, he was lovely. He was so sweet. Which is why I ended up on Corpse Husband Twitter, because he donated a lot of money to the Lupus Foundation. And I was like, oh, I like that. You're a cool guy. And then I joined the Twitter fan base after moving from the Animal Crossing one. Animal Crossing Twitter had a cannibal, just so you know. Just so you know. They did. So I moved from Animal Crossing Twitter to Corpse Husband Twitter. And then I eventually met my best friend. And we used to speak all the time. She lived in if I can say these things on the internet. She lived in kind of close to me, but like only close if I was to get the train. And we were talking for like 3 years, and then we didn't actually meet until 2023. I didn't meet her until 2023, which is kind of crazy because we met in 2020. And then after that, we've just kind of been inseparable ever since. She stuck with me. Haha. I wished her a happy Valentine's Day yesterday. No, Valentine's Day was not yesterday. On Saturday. I was like, happy Valentine's Day to the girl I have lesbian allegations with, because we do. Every time I'm hanging out with her, everyone kind of assumes that we're just dating. She's not even lesbian. Imagine. That sucks for her. That is my radiator making all those noises. Also, I'm really paranoid that my flatmates can hear me talking to myself in here. Oh my god. Oh, Butters is here as well. I forgot I have a Butters figure as well, but he's fallen under the shelf, which is just so on brand for Butters. Oh, poor Butters. Now I feel lovable. I really miss watching South Park. Like, I used to watch it all the time on the rare times that I would pay for Paramount Plus, but then I think they're on the boycott list, so I was like, okay, well, I won't pay for them anymore. And I could, you know, I could get it somehow, but I can't be arsed at the minute. I really can't be bothered. And Daria, I love Daria, and that was on Paramount Plus. And the Ninja Turtles. Don't even talk to me about Ninja Turtles. McDonald's tried to lure us all back in with the Ninja Turtles and Hello Kitty collab. I walked past the McDonald's in town and I saw the poster and I was like, Raph isn't even there. They had 2 Leos, I think it was Badmaru and Hello Kitty, maybe, were supposed to be a Leo. And then, I can't even remember what the other 2 were, but I can tell you there was no Raph. And I was like, this is just lazy. This is poor marketing. Whoever was behind this didn't do a good job because you forgot Raph. It's Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael. Like, how do you not know this? When me and my brother, during like 2012, when the 2012 Ninja Turtles was like a thing, we would like every Saturday morning be up at 9 AM to watch the new episode, and I think about that all the time. Like, oh god, I wish we could go back then. My mum says it all the time, that if she could have us at any age, she would have like me when I was like, how old was I in 2020? 2012, give me a minute to do the maths. I must have been like 8, maybe? I must have been, because me and my brother have around a 7-year age difference. So yeah, he would have been 1, I would have been like 7-ish, 7, 8. My mum would have me at like 7 or 8. Younger brother number 1 at maybe 3 or 4, and younger brother number 2 at like 1 or 2. Like, she says that they would be the ideal ages for us. I was stressed yesterday on the phone to my mum because I was like, I need to get the money for my tuition fee by the end of the month. I still need to make like another 900 quid and work isn't calling me and I don't know what to do. And my mum was like, oh, that's not good. And I was like, I know. And then I started talking to her about how I graduate soon. I have a winter graduation with my masters. That sucks so bad. But I stopped being a student in August, and my tenancy would allow me to stay here not as a student if I was at least still a student in September, but because I won't be, I gotta move out by the time September comes around, and I need to find a flat. But I was talking to my mum about it, and she was like, oh well, I have faith in you. You've done everything else that you said you were going to do, so I think you can do it. And I was like, oh, thanks, Mum. Sometimes it's helpful to hear things like that from your mum. I think I'm warm enough to go over there now. Should we go? Mind you, I've been recording for nearly 20 minutes. There's no way I'm posting a 20-minute long video. No one wants to hear me ramble about absolutely nothing, mind you. Absolutely nothing for that long. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Boy. I wish I had something like worthwhile to talk about, but honestly, my New Year's resolution for this year was to journal every day, and I was doing a really good job until about 3 weeks ago. That hurt. Until about 3 weeks ago when I ended up stranded, because I was at home at my mum's, and then I went into like the next place over to go see my best friend for the day, and then there's this one shop that I always leave my suitcase at because they kind of like have this thing where they'll like watch it for the day for you for a $5. So I've always left it there and I've never had a problem, but this time I knew in my stomach that I was going to have a problem this time around, and it happened. So I was kind of like, am I low-key Cassandra? Am I? I think I might be. I might be him, bro. I left my suitcase there and then they closed way earlier than they were supposed to, which meant that I didn't have my suitcase. And I ended up staying at my best friend's that night instead. So I had to miss my coach. I paid like 20 quid for a coach home and I couldn't even get the coach home because of that. God. Then I got my suitcase the next day and it turns out they had a power outage and that's why they shut down early. But I was like, you still should have taken my number or something. Like you could have held out for a hero, because apparently they closed like 20 minutes before we even got there. And I was like, the cheek. Had to share my best friend's underwear that night. We will never be closer than that. We'll never get closer than that. Me and twin, for real, I like this right now. I found out recently that her grandma calls me, understandably her grandma can't remember my name, which is so normal because my nan can't remember anyone's name either, but she calls me the one with the little face, and I was like, oh, I don't know if she means that as a compliment or not, but I think that's very endearing either way. Oh yeah, I didn't finish my story. Yeah, but because I was there overnight, I never journaled that night, and then when I got home the next night I was knackered and I was like, I really can't be bothered doing that, and then it kind of like spiraled on into what it is now, and now I'm just talking to the camera instead to kind of do a little recap of my day. But you know what, either way, I'm journaling. I'm trying to like keep on top of it. Also, I'm not picking my nose, I swear. I'm like itchy here and then I get a little bit of skin tint on my face, not on my nail. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. Either way, I'm doing my New Year's resolution because I said I wanted to post videos on YouTube and I said I wanted to journal. I'm doing both of them. I'm just kind of posting about my day rather than having anything meaningful to say that anyone wants to listen to and cares about. Hey ho. I'm kind of glad though that last year I managed to kind of get over the whole I need to have a filter on my face at every given moment kind of thing, and I'm glad I did because I don't use filters on my pictures anymore. Obviously if I take a picture and like I want to change like the colours, I use the whole like the adjustments on your like photo thing, you know, when you can change the saturation. Sometimes I do all that, very rarely, but sometimes I do. But I'm glad like I did that because now I can look at myself in a camera and not go, ew, what is that? Ew. I don't have that anymore because I'm just like, oh, this is what I look like apparently, and you know what, I'm not mad about it, it's okay. I realised that I actually look a lot better in the natural daylight, and that's why my pictures before, anytime I tried to take one with that filter, it was a flop, and I was like, oh, it's because I look good in the natural daylight. Apparently that's not that common. Apparently some people don't look good in like the daylight and they need to have like the whole ring light thing on them. I'm not sure how I feel about myself with a ring light on me, but I cosplay, so sometimes when I do like a little cosplay at home, like a loser, I have one on me. The pictures don't always look bad, but it's just so bright. It's like, you know. I suppose I'll end this video now and probably post it tomorrow. I need to like be a bit more routine with it. It's not that I care about getting views or anything like that, because I don't think anyone really wants to listen to me talk to myself for nearly half an hour now, but I don't know, I kind of have fun doing it, especially because it gives me a reason to like dress up a little bit. I don't really go out because I don't drink, so I don't have a reason to put makeup on and make myself look cute, but I do when I'm talking to myself at camera. This has been a whole video of saying absolutely nothing. Wow, wow. Bye bye. Fit check with the slippers.